Service scams. Tourist traps making Thailand more costly. Tourists think that they're coming to Thailand for cheap beaches, cheap food, cheap beer, and a cheap life. But let me tell you something. Thailand is no longer cheap if you don't know the traps. Scammers are getting smarter. Their services are getting even dirtier, and the average tourist is bleeding bot simply because they don't really know what hit them. And today I'm going to expose some of these real scams, and some of them have been going on for a long time. I've experienced some of them gladly, or rather happily. I know that I have not fallen for these scams. Today I'm going to expose these real scams and some of the hidden little service tricks and the tourist traps that are making Thailand far more costly than you think. And believe me, you better be prepared. Now, when I first came here, I still remember it, like yesterday. I'm walking along on Sukhumvit Road, and a guy walks up to me, "Hello, my friend." And I'm like, I don't know this guy. I'm thinking, I don't know him. I think it was like my second or third trip. And I thought to myself, did I meet this guy before? And he's like, "My friend, listen, I have a good deal for you. Oh, you go here, you go there, you do this, you do that." And I just thought, I don't know this guy. And then I went, no thank you, no thank you. And that was the end of it, right? I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. I've been living here in Thailand for over 3 decades. I just want to say, please do me a favor if you could. If you like this video, click like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the notification bell. I'd appreciate it. And also, if you want, send me a Dear Scott letter. Send me a request for a consultation. Whatever you need to do. But the email is anamericaninbangkok@gmail.com. Okay, now, number one, and this one happened to me when I first came here. The closed attraction scam. It's the classic setup. You walk up to the Grand Palace, Wat Po, or just a random, for me it was a random temple, and I remember where it was. It was the at the end of Soi Ruam Rudi. I don't know if the temple's still there, but I suppose it is. But it was over in that direction, and the guy brought me in there in his tuk-tuk. And he goes, "Oh, I'm so very sorry. Closed today. It's closed only for monks. Special ceremony. It's a big holiday." And that was an outright lie. I didn't really know it. I kind of was like, wait a minute. That doesn't seem right to me. The place is open. Now, the temple that I went to doesn't get many people. So to me, it looked like, oh, wow, it's closed. They just want to redirect you into their little web. The gem shops, the tailor shops, the overpriced tours. And guess what? People fall for it. You wouldn't believe it, but every single day people fall for this. And the friendly smile is, listen, a smile is not always a smile. Here in Thailand, the smile could mean 100 different things. But in this case, it's a mask, and they're just trying to suck money out of your wallet. And remember, this is my thinking here. Only you can open your wallet and hand that money over to a tout or, say, a woman. It's only you. They're not grabbing it from you, stealing it, and trying to do what they can to get every penny from you. They don't usually do that. It's usually just they extract it from you carefully, cautiously, without you even knowing. You're like, oh, okay. And then, boom, you go, wait a minute, she got 4,000 baht out of me, and that guy just, so be careful. All right, number 2, and this one I never let happen to me because I knew about this in the beginning. I didn't want it to happen to me. That is the jet ski and scooter rental, the damage that never happened. And this is the king of scams in Phuket, Pattaya, Samui, wherever it is. You rent a jet ski or even a motorbike, and you bring it back fine, and all of a sudden, boom, they find scratches, dents, damage that was already there. They've got muscle behind them, sometimes even fake cops. You either pay hundreds of dollars or things get ugly fast. And sometimes, they've got your passport, which you shouldn't give them, but they'll take your passport and go, we're not giving you the passport back until you pay. Now, you may think, oh my God, I can't go to the police. And guess what? You probably could. But the first rule in this case is to take photos and video of everything before you ride the bike or the jet ski. And if they refuse, you tell them, see you later. If they won't let you take videos or take photos of the motorbike or the jet ski, you just walk away, go somewhere else, or just don't rent. Rent somewhere legitimate, not somewhere that's out to rip you off. All right, the taxi and tuk-tuk mafia. I went in the tuk-tuk 2 times. One time I was taken to the temple. Oh, we're not open. I got that. The other time I was taken to a gem store. So the truth is that taxis in Phuket are often controlled by little mafias, and they may refuse the meter. They may demand rates that are 2, 3, 5, 10 times the real price. Some will even take you on a detour to special shops, which is what happened to me. I went on a third tuk-tuk, and the guy refused to take me where I wanted to go, and I jumped off the tuk-tuk. And that was the end of that. They want to get their commission from these special shops. It might be a gem shop or a tailor shop, but generally tourists are too shy to say no, so they just pay, and that's why the taxis keep doing it. Now, the fix is to use legitimate taxis, and that is a taxi that turns the meter on. Generally, they are legitimate. Or you use Grab, Bolt, or InDrive. If they refuse to turn the meter on, you get out, you walk away, you go somewhere else. It doesn't matter what's happening. I can't find a taxi. Okay. You know what? This guy wants 500 baht. I know it's only going to cost me about 80 baht to get there. You want to pay 500 baht? Okay, be a dummy and do it. All right? Now, the tailor and the gemstone trap, the pitch is always the same. Special price, duty-free, government-sponsored sale, and that's what I heard. When the guy told me, oh yeah, special price and all this, he said it was only this day was a government-sponsored sale. You're going to get the best price. And it's all a bunch of bullshit, okay? The gem was pretty much worthless. The suit you're going to get, it may just be polyester and garbage. And, you're paying champagne prices for low-level, low-quality beer, junk. Now, I've lived here for decades, and I've never once seen anyone brag about the great deal that they got in one of these tailor shops, because they don't usually happen. As I said, I went to a jewelry store once with a tuk-tuk driver, and I had heard from someone in Chiang Mai, when I was in Chiang Mai, that you can get a gemstone for a good price in Bangkok and then go home and you sell it for double or triple the price. And I was like, hey, I could pay for my trip. Oh, yeah. So we went in the store, and immediately I was set upon. They were sharks, and they wanted to push me into buying something. And so I looked and I thought about it, and I thought, if I really want to buy something, I think I had $500 left, and I was there for another 5 or 6 days. And I went, if I really want to buy something, I should do it when I want to, because now I feel like I'm being pressured, and I didn't like that, and I don't like that, and I won't let anybody pressure me. So I apologized, and I said, no, sorry, I'm sorry, I don't know, meow, I don't want. And then I walked out, and I never did this again, and I know now. And you should know also. Now, the nightlife and service charge, sometimes, this is where Thailand can sting you the worst. You got menus with a price on it, and then your bill comes in, it's got different prices. You get surprise lady drink service charges, table fees. You get fake police raids when you're shaken down on the spot. And the scam really isn't the fun, it's the bill at the end. And if you argue, they've got 10 guys on their side, and you're just you. When you get a bill in some place like Patpong and you've never been there before, when you get the beer, you say, I want the bill now. You get the bill at the same time you get your drink. Okay? If they're going to charge you for a lady to sit down with you, whatever might happen, you need to be told ahead of time, and you need to ask them, are there any charges? You may have a table fee, right? Now, I used to go into G clubs with some of my friends, and we never had this happen to us because we were a lot smarter than that. But I can tell you that there have been times when, there was one time when I went in and I brought my own bottle of tequila into this place. And I mean, the mama-san was a beautiful girl, and all the girls there were very nice. But, you know, I'm sitting down there pouring my shots. I'm having a couple of shots. Girls, oh, can I have one? Now I give them a shot, and guess what? I get charged for it. So at the end, I had like a 5,000 baht bill, and I go, no. I got charged for ice, you know. And I just said, no, I don't want to pay that. No, I don't want to pay that. No, I don't want to pay that. And the bill came down to about 1,800 baht. And that's what I paid. I was like, okay, I'll pay this. But it's a lesson learned. So you better be aware of what's going on. All right, airport and the fake theft accusations. I've really never heard of this, but even in airports, there's a scam known as the zigzag scam. Tourists that are accused of shoplifting, even though they didn't do a damn thing, and then they're pressured into paying bail money or settlement fees, fake CCTV, fake confessions, and it's a nightmare. Like I said, I've never heard about this. This is rare, but it's real. And if it happens to you, your holiday just turned into, it could be hell. Now, Thailand is beautiful, and I love it here. But let's not pretend it's not cheap if you're stupid. If you walk around naive, smiling, and thinking everyone is your best friend, you're going to leave with a lot less money. You might even be broke and bitter. The real Thailand is worth every baht, but only if you outsmart the traps and you don't fall for the smiles that hide the scams. Okay, so double check your claims. Don't trust strangers about closures or special sales. That's usually bullshit. Document rentals. You're going to have to sign documents, so you might want to take photos and videos that protect you. I'm talking about motorcycles, jet skis, whatever it might be. Just make sure you're taken care of. Use apps, trusted services, and skip the cheap ride pitch. When you're going around, you should think, is this safe? And am I going to be okay? And is it legitimate? These 3 rules can save you thousands of baht and maybe even your vacation. So, you know, the tourist traps are getting slicker every year, and they're not just annoying, they are a business model. This is a business. And until travelers wise up, Thailand's reputation as a cheap paradise is going to keep fading. It's not really a cheap paradise anymore, in my opinion, but we're not going to discuss that right now. I'm not here to sugarcoat it, but service scams are everywhere. They're not just in Thailand. They're everywhere. Okay, but if you know them, you can beat them and enjoy Thailand the way that it should be enjoyed. Okay? So, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. That's all I have. Remember to click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the notification bell. Email me if you need something, anamericaninbangkok@gmail.com. And that's all I have, so I will talk to you later. Chok di leo jerkin. I am Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di, good luck. Jerkan mai. See you again. And Dule Didi, which is take care.